Hey guys, and welcome back to Acher Studios. Today, I wanted to show you guys a little bit of behind the scenes as to what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks and all. And pretty much, I've just been trying to get better at doing stuff. Like, say for instance, my 2D sprite skills, my 3D modeling skills. It's just been constant work, right? So today, that's what we're going to be doing, where I'm just basically going to be creating some characters that we're going to possibly use later on inside of the inside of our tutorials. So if this is something that you're interested in, make sure that you do comment about it, and that way I'll know. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to go ahead and change it to body layer. So 2D sprites or creating 2D characters is not really my forte. In fact, it's one of the few things I'm pretty bad at. But I know that it's one of those things that as an indie developer, I need to be able to learn how to do. Because if I don't know how to do it, then it sort of limits my capabilities. So I no longer am capable of being able to do certain things. Like if I want to be able to create a 2D game, I got to be able to purchase it from somebody else versus being able to do it myself. So yeah, it's one of those things that you just gotta keep in mind. Ooh, I really like that. Okay, I think it needs something like some form of antennas or something like that, maybe. Yeah, let's add a new layer. So yeah, now today what we're just creating, this is a random monster that I'm making, and I don't know. We're gonna see where it goes. So let's see. We're gonna go ahead with black for now, and then we'll change it as we go. So yeah, actually no. Maybe we'll make these gray so we can actually see these things. So maybe like. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh god, that was terrible. So maybe we'll drop it down to about 2. Okay, no, I don't like that. Ooh, I really don't like that. I feel like it needs something on its head, but it's one of those things to where it's like, what does it need on its head? Does it need like a little thingy up here that you have something attached to? I don't know. Yeah. All right. Well, whatever. We'll figure that out later. So you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and grab all these and just delete that and get rid of that. Okay. So I like this silhouette as is. I think that it works. So let's go ahead and give it some color. So I'm going to create a brand new frame. That way I can start over from everything being fresh. And I'm going to grab the body and let's give it a good color. So maybe green would be cool. Maybe green would be cool. So I'm going to pop that in there. I don't know. Let's see if I put it right there. Okay, we got orange. How about brown? Nah, brown is a terrible idea right there. Okay, let's try purple then. Ooh, purple. That's pretty sweet. How about a pinkish color? Oh, I like that. I like that. All right, so what I like to do whenever it comes down to designing these characters is I want to be able to add some form of shadow effect and some form of lighting effect. Now normally the lighting is going to be on the side that the character is facing, and the shadow is going to be on the opposite side of the character. You can also do this, say for instance when we use Unity, you can set up a material that will automatically calculate the shadows for us so we don't have to do this. But the ambient shadows are things that you want to be able to put on the character itself, so it sort of makes the character look unique. So that's what we're going to do. So what I like to do is I like to take the initial color I have and then go 2 numbers to the right for the shadows and 2 numbers to the left for the lighting. So this is our initial color. This is our base color. So I'm going to now grab our secondary color right here, and let's give it, actually we need to switch this color. Let me switch. I don't think it wants me to switch. That ain't cool. Alright, let's see. I think it's X. Yeah, okay, it is X. All right, so I'm going to go 2 numbers to the left, and there we go. We now have our darker color. And I couldn't mask this off, I guess, but I'm too lazy for that. So what we're going to do is we'll go grab from here. Oop, no. We want the pencil. Thank you. Okay, so we want to grab the pencil and drop it down to a 1. And then we're just going to drag right here. Give it right there. Give it right there. Roll in a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Ooh, and I don't like that right there. We need to switch that. Yeah, there we go. And put that there. And once we start getting towards the top, you want to be really careful because the lighting is coming directly like this, right? So you want to make sure that if you do the top, it's going to be the very back, okay? All right, so now since we have the lighting or the shadows mostly taken care of, let's go ahead and add in the lighting. So we're going to go from here, 1, 2, there's our lighting, and let's go ahead and just drag those in like so. So just throw those in. And if you notice, I'm not doing these corner pieces right here. And the reason why we're not doing those corners is because I've noticed that whenever you do the corners, what happens is it just looks really... It's the word I want to use. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Now over here, this is technically where we would have shadows. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real fast as well. So we're going to... Let's see, which one is this? Okay, there we go. So we're going to come over here and drag in our shadows like so. So just boom, boom, boom. Okay, nice. All right, so I think we need to add a little bit more shadows in the back. So I guess we will have to sort of break our rule. So drag a little back like so, like so, like so. So, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And maybe that'll work. A little bit more, I think. I might have added a little too many shadows. Or I just need to drag that forward a little bit. Yeah, something like that should work. And maybe add in a little bit more lighting into the front just because. And of course, you can do whatever you really feel like whenever it comes down to this. I don't know, being picky. In fact, actually, I want to get rid of that, so we'll just pop that out of there, like so. I think I got that out of there. Nope, that is a color. Let's hit that erase button to make sure that it did. Okay, it is. Okay, good. All right, so why is that light and why is that dark? That's bothering me. Okay, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna take that off. Okay, so that is part of that. So why is it not wanting to? Oh, maybe it's part of the eyes. The antenna, maybe? The body. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, it's ghost. Okay. Goodness me, guys. So what's going on is that we're in ghost mode, or opaque mode. It's trying to show both of those at the same time, and we only want one of them being displayed. Oh, whatever happened to my other stuff? Okay, there we go. I don't know why I was doing that, but oh well. Alright, so that looks pretty good, I think. We're going to erase that. Yeah, alright, so we'll go with that. And I think we need to actually increase the eye size, so let's do that as well. So we're going to come over here. I think we were at 12, so let's bring it up to 14. Ooh, 14's way too big. 13, how about that? Nope, 13's too big. 8. There we go, I like that. Alright, so now since we have that done, let's go ahead and let's blur the body. So we're going to disable the eyes, select the body layer, and we're going to use this nifty tool over here called the blur tool. We just did the boom. Now, obviously that doesn't look too great because it's not blurred enough, so Control Z, let's raise that opacity up, boom. Okay, so that's starting to look better. It still looks a little bit too blurry, I think. So let's drop that down. Actually, let's do 255, see what that does. So, no. I want it to be a little bit crisp, but not too crisp. So, 120. Okay, 120 looks good. Alright, so we'll go with 120. Then we're going to select our eyes. We're going to go ahead and show the eyes. And we're going to also hide the body and make sure that we blur those eyes as well. So now we have, of course, our character. I think that we probably should have gone with a higher resolution, but that's okay. So this is why we have the learning process here. Let's see, do we need to add some actual like circles inside the eyes? That would be interesting. It's maybe a nose would be cool. Yeah, we could probably add a nose or something like that. Maybe even add a body if we feel like it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to add a new layer, and we're going to call this the nose layer. So, nose. In fact, actually, we're going to delete this whole first layer. That way we have just one layer, which is great. I'm going to delete the antenna layer because we don't need that. And the nose layer needs to be in front of the eye layer. So, let's see. Yeah, it's in order. So we need the nose on top. So we're going to select the nose layer now, and let's give it, I don't know, maybe a little black nose? Something like this. Oh, I'm not on the mode. Oh, I don't know. It seems just like it's way too dark and doesn't really match the character. Ooh, see, that matches the character right there. So I think we can go with something like that. I mean, obviously we'll have to blur it, but that looks really nifty. Okay, so we'll select our blur tool and we'll scale it out a little bit. So boom. Okay, so this character's coming together. Now we need to add some shading to this nose as well. So I'm going to go over to my draw tool. I'm going to press X to change the color and make sure that we do recognize where we have this color at. So if we go 1, 2 inside this direction, we end up inside of a lighter color, which is not what we want. So what we're going to have to do is we'll just go down to one color to be able to make it work for our shadows. So before we actually blur this, make sure that you go ahead and press Control Z to go back. Go over into our paint mode, go down to 1. Let's get those shadows in there. So for these shadows, we just need it like right here. We don't really need it too far up or too far down. Yeah, something like that should work. Yeah, that should work. And then we'll go, since we only went 1 down, we're going to go 1 up. So we'll just go 3, 3, 3, 1, 2, 1. Like so. And maybe we'll go ahead and add that on top as well. And that on bottom. No, we don't want the one on bottom. And we're just going to drag this one like right here. Nope, I don't like that either. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so we're going to hit the blur tool. Boom. We now have that blurred in. Oh, it's looking good, guys. It's looking good. You know what? I'm starting to feel this character. Alright, so we now have that done. We could add in some color to the eyes as well, you know, give it some form of aesthetics, or we could leave it the same way it is. That is optional. Alright, so I'm going to grab all 3 layers, so go ahead and grab all those, press the select tool, grab them, and drag them up. Oh, it's only allowing me to drag one. Well, that ain't cool. Oh well, we can adjust them as is. I guess it's not a big deal. It's annoying, but we'll do what we gotta do. So we're actually gonna drag that up, like so, and we're actually gonna change this to head. Then we're going to grab the eyes. Boom. Like so. Grab the nose. Oh. Go for the nose. And then drag that up. Like so. And we can always adjust these around if we need to. So I'm going to go with that for now. Maybe we need to adjust the nose down a little bit. I think it's too high. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so let's give it a... Ooh, something's off about it. Like, I feel like either the nose was too high or the eyes are too high. Maybe the eyes are too high. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Nose. Maybe bring the nose over a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so we want to add some form of body for this. I wasn't going to add a body, but I think that'd be cool if we added a body. So we're going to go body and right-click that layer, drag it down so we can have it at the bottom, because of course the head needs to be able to go on top of this body. And we're just going to make the upper chest, because if we were animating this character, we need to be able to allow the motion of the upper chest and the bottom chest. Or bottom chest, what on earth is that? Okay, so let's change this to upper body, like so. And then we're gonna add one more layer, so new layer, and we're gonna call that the lower body, like so. Right click and bring it down. All right, so we're gonna select our upper body first. And actually, our upper body is above, or yeah, okay, that's good. So we need to figure out the color of this right here. So we're going to grab our eyedrop tool, select that color, and of course there is our original color. Good. So select our pin, and we're going to then press the X to be able to get our secondary color. Go ahead and select our darker color. Press X again to get our base color again. Okay, so for the body, I'm going to scale this up. And let's go with a... Ooh, yeah. I think that works right there. We'll go with something like this. Now, I want to disable the head so I can erase this top area. So I'm going to go to the erase tool. And we want to scale this erase tool up a little bit. So I want to see where that is. So this is right here. So we need to cut off right there. Okay, so that takes care of that. Nice. All right, so we're gonna bring our head back in, and let's see where that, or how that looks. It looks okay. I feel like it needs to go one wider. Like it's missing one spot. So, or maybe it's just too far forward. Yeah, it's just way too far forward. So we'll just pull it back a little bit, like so. Now, we want to be able to duplicate this layer. So actually, we're going to delete the lower body. So actually, deselect that. Delete the lower body. Then we're going to right-click the upper body, and we're going to just select duplicate. And then we're going to call this the lower body. Go and hold down the right-click and drag it down. Then we're going to select the lower body. We're going to drag that down a little bit. Now, with the lower body, we want to give it a different shade. So we're going to press, well, first we're going to make sure we get rid of that selection. Go over to the paint tool, and I'm going to press X. Boom. All right, good. So now I can go ahead and drag this wherever I want it to be, and we could scale it down a little bit. And scale it down a little bit more, I think. Come on, let's go. Hey, there we go. All right, so now we're pretty evened up, which is great. We probably need to drag it out just one more, and maybe two more. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So, boom. And we want that there. Like so. All right, I think that'll work for now. All right, so we want to customize the top body, just to make it look a little bit unique. So we're gonna get a different shade. Go ahead and press the button key. Go to upper body, and I don't know. Let's go for something like this. I don't even know what this is. I'm just I'm drawing something on there, guys. We'll figure it out. Like I said, we'll figure it out. And then we'll put a lighter color right here, or something like that. Yeah, I mean, whatever it is, it looks cool. Okay, so now we need to blur this. So I'm just going to grab the blur tool. Doo-doo. Okay, well, it's okay, but I feel like it needs something else. So we're gonna press Control Z, get rid of all those extra colors. Maybe we can actually change this to more of an armor type. That might look a lot cooler. So I'm gonna grab this golden color, and then I'm gonna press X, go 2 down. All right, so switch back. Then we're gonna grab our paint tool, go over to fill, and select that on there. Then I'm going to grab our draw tool, and let's go ahead and drop it down to 1. Press X to go into our darker mode. Oh, man. No, I didn't want to put that there. Goodness me. Draw mode. Yeah, there we go. All right, so switch and draw that in there. Boom, 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 boom. And draw that all the way over. Boom, 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 boom. And I think we'll go ahead and make this a double layer on our shadows. Well, yeah, we'll also do the top too, I guess. And put that there. Then we need to go 2 up. So we are at 1, 2. So boom, 1, 2. And for this, we'll just put it right here, right here, right here. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And something like that, maybe. And put that like there. Okay, so that looks pretty nifty. Let's go ahead and do the blur tool on this. And I want to scale the blur tool a little bit because it's a little too small. And you want to try to use about the same scale size on our opacity. Otherwise, things will look weird. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, and now we just need to change the lower body. So boom, let's go over there. And we're just going to hide the upper body. Since we're going to be using the same colors, except we're going to be going 2 scales down. So we're going to press X to go to our original color. Go 1, 2. Here's our original color now. And then we're going to press X, go 1, 2. This is our lower, darker color. Switch it back, go over to fill, drop it on there. Then we're going to switch back, and we're just going to fill in the layers. Now this one, we're going to do the same thing as before. We're going to simply do a double layer. So boom, 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 boom. So drag that in. Okay. Then we're going to go with the lighter color. So 1, 2, put that there. Just fill in like a little bit of that as well. Something like this. Let's go ahead and take a look with our upper body. Actually, I feel like we don't even need the lighter colors with this, so we're just going to take that out because this is underneath the other armor, so it shouldn't need it. So we're going to go ahead and grab our blur. All right, anyway, so now since I've removed the webcam, we can go ahead and get started with this again. So we need to add in some feet. Now the feet need to be the same color as the top, so I'm going to grab our draw tool and make sure that we have this base color right here. So this is our base color, which is going to be the start. So we need to switch, go to 2 darker, that is going to be the lighter colors, and let's just give ourselves some feet. So I like to use, oh, those are some big feet. Ooh, you know, That reminds me of Walt Disney vibes. You know, you just have a super powered character. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. That. You know, guys, I hate to say this, but I don't hate to say this. I actually really think that this character is coming together. He's looking pretty sexy. But the only problem is that this is on the wrong layer. So we're going to boom and delete, and we need to add a new layer. So we're going to go new layer, and this is going to be called our left foot. And the left foot needs to be above the lower body. Yeah, so that's good where it is. And then we're going to go over to draw, and let's just put... I don't know, I really like that oversized foot. I think it makes the character really stand out. So the left foot would be on that side of the body. I know you guys can't see my hands at the moment because I shut off the camera, but it's going to be on the opposite side of the character, so behind this body. So we actually need to bring it behind the lower foot. So it's going to be on this side of the body right here. So we could put the foot like right here, like so. And then when we go for our right foot, so duplicate that, this will be our right foot, so right foot. And the right foot will need to be on the opposite side of the body, because say for instance if we were moving this guy around, so like this, we want to be able to move in front of the body. Now obviously we're not going to just be like, you know, bringing it all the way up here. That's just not how it would work. But when we're moving our character, making him run, we want to be able to do something like this. So yeah, I think that works. But we actually don't need the right foot just yet, because we need to first make sure that the left foot is done. So we're going to grab our left foot, go over to the draw tool, scoot on in, and go ahead and just drop this down to 1 again. So we're going to press X to give ourselves a darker color. There we go. And we're going to just give ourselves that nice shadow at the bottom. Now I feel like this just really needs something like that. Some form of seam on the bottom. And then we need something like this. And then for our light, we're going to need to go 1, 2. Like so, and then boom, and maybe right there. Okay, and then we'll just add in the blur tool, see how that looks. Oh yeah, that's looking great. I feel like we need a little bit more lighting in the middle though, so we're gonna just go something like this. Not in the back. And put this right here. Like so. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so then we'll just go ahead and boop. Perfect. Okay, it's starting to look really good. So we now have that. Do we need to add arms? That is a good question. I don't know if I want to answer that question. Right foot. Like so. So just drag that up there. Like so. And like I said, this way, if we wanted to, we could just simply grab that and have our character walk. Just like so. And we can draw in the legs later. We could go ahead and add in like the lines and all, but we really don't need to. So we'll just Control Z. Okay, so we have the body, we have the head. Do we need to add anything else? Anything else? A cape. Every single time I sit there and think of a cape, I always think, oh yeah, you know, the Incredibles, amazing show by the way. But let's see, if we do add in a cape, that would be awesome, but then I'd have to animate it, and I really don't feel like animating it, so yeah, we'll skip the cape. So I think that looks really good for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be trying to do a lot more of these. That way I'll be able to be posting videos even if I don't have any new tutorials set up for you guys yet. But you guys can see what's going on, and of course some of the background stuff on what's going on as well. Yeah, like I said, just leave a comment down below if you like this type of video. If you have any questions or tutorials you'd like to see, make sure to leave those inside the comment section as well. And I'll be happy to get to those as soon as possible. Alright guys, I'll see y'all later. Bye.